Yo, what's up? What's up? I want to get to this thing right now because it's happening right now. What structure does these schools have for guns, knives, and whatever? There is no structure with these, schools. I'm getting straight to the point because y'all know I'm down here in Georgia, in the Atlanta metro area, and there's a shooting right there now, just like right now. The school, excuse me, it's the school called Price Middle School. This school is 25 minutes away from me. Like literally 25 minutes away from me. I know exactly where the school at. If anybody in the Atlanta area know where Carver High at, that's where that shooting happened. Price Middle School. It was another student that went to another school because they had a rivalry. You know, like you go to school back in the day, you have like your little rivalries, like, yeah, we the best school, this and that, blah, blah. But at the same time, they taking this little thing to another level. Instead of fighting it out and everything, you have people bringing guns to schools, knives, uh, razor blades, blades keep in your mouth, pocket knives, broken bottle glasses, cocktail bottles. I mean, anything that can harm a person. That's what these students is getting into. You know, like the only thing that I had to worry about when I was in school was the county that I graduated from. School screwed my class. That's the only thing we had to worry about. And anybody that went to high school with me know what I'm talking about. That's the only thing we have to worry about. But right now, you have kids right now bringing guns and knives to schools and shoot them up and this and that because they feel like they superior and they feel like, okay, you done something wrong to me, or man, fuck y'all and this and that, and don't have no conscience and don't have no words about what they're going to do to affect the future. We need to have some type of structure in these school systems. Obama and Biden need to do something about these school systems and need to do something about these guns because these kids is getting younger and younger, and our kids and youth is dying younger and younger. And it don't make no sense. So I think we need to get some structure in these schools, because this school that they talking about, but plenty of parents came on the news talking about that school don't have no structure. They talking about they got about 4 or 5 principals up there that can't even handle kids that's old enough to be their, sons and daughters and stuff. And these teachers can't, structure them. If your teachers can't structure them, hell, the principal can't. So therefore, it need to be some type of structure in these school systems. It's just not Atlanta public school systems. It's some school systems everywhere. It's like Atlanta public schools. This is an isolated incident, but at the same time, you need some structure in these schools. It's been 2 times in less than 3 months that schools have been getting shot up at. First we had Newtown. Now this one we had, damn it, Atlanta. Sandy Creek. Now Atlanta. Atlanta, now Sandy Creek. Before that, niggas shooting up theaters, malls. You remember years ago back in, what was that, Seattle, Washington State or Oregon, they, shot up the mall and stuff like that back down the West Coast? Yeah. So you have more and more shootings and stuff. You have more and more people getting crazy and more people getting bold. And you have more and more kids that ain't learning them because what, they feel like they can gang bang at a young age. I don't think it's right. They need some type of structure in these schools. And it's sad. It is very sad. And by the grace of God, this student is still living because they said it probably grazed the student head, like somewhere on the head. So it probably grazed the skull and then penetrate the brain. And that's good. And the teacher's still alive too. And they got the student in handcuffs in custody. But at the same time, this ain't going to stop anything because you're going to see more and more stuff. This is the signs of apocalypse and stuff. I don't want to get biblical, but it's the signs of revelations and stuff. But at the same time, we need structure. If we can't get structure, there is going to be nothing that our students and our youth and our kids going to build up on, because they're going to get bold and bold at a younger age, and it ain't going to be a youth. The youth is going to be us. We reproduce to make the world better. We don't reproduce to see our kids and our youth and our nieces, nephews, little cousins getting shot in schools in the street because of something simple and senseless. We don't need that. We need some type of structure. Some type of structure need to be implemented. It's gonna be plenty of videos because of this, because this shit ain't over. It ain't over. It's sad. It is very sad. Very sad. And it like I said, there is no structure in the school system in America. There is no structure with these kids. I'm not saying that, some of these kids, mothers and fathers, is not good parents, but you have to forget and you have to be vigilant that peer pressure is the most deadliest thing to our youth, because they want to fit in. If they can't fit in, they consider as a lame. So you have our youth trying to do more and more and fit in the group and try to be badass to people and be bully people to just fit in some type of group. They got right on the news, the mayor of Atlanta, Kasim Reed, is kind of saddened about this. I'm saddened about this because I know the area that is in, and I called one of my homeboys because he was out in the area like lay low, because the streets is shut down, the school is shut down, everything is shut the hell down because of a student negligence. Over there in Sandy Creek, the dude, supposedly has psychological problems, but still, some type of structure wasn't there. We need some type of structure. We need a blueprint to bring to the Senate and Congress. But hell, Congress gonna act like, the school system ain't shit because they worried about the debt and stuff like that and Obama. But we need more and more structure for this school system in the United States of America. Hell, in North America. Period. The continent of North America, we need some type of structure. So, North America, Mexico, the islands, and Canada. We need some type of structure in these known countries, especially in the United States of America. Some type of structure, because there is no structure. Like I said, the only thing we had to worry about when I was in school, and I'm 30 years old, and I've been out of high school going on, 12 years? Only thing we had to worry about was fights, and we did have a screw up in the county that I graduated from. We had a major screw up. That's another video about that screw up, because you had a lot of people affected by that. But at the same time, it's sad. It is damn near sad. You got students that's trying to get an education, but you have bullies and so-called gangbangers that's starting at a young age shooting up damn schools. How in the hell are you going to learn when all they hear is gunshots? You can't even, your kids can't even go outside and play touch football, tackle football with some student getting mad and want to shoot somebody. You can't even do that no more. You can't, these kids can't play without these so-called gangbangers want to do what they want to do. And I think it's sad. And if y'all don't believe me that I'm watching this shit right now, look.
To start at 4 o'clock. We hope to get a lot of questions answered at that point. I'm going to go back to Keith Whitney there on the scene, talking to lots of parents and those out there who have a direct relationship with Price Middle School.
It don't make no sense, y'all. It don't make no sense. But at the same time, we need some type of structure. If there ain't no structure, there ain't gonna be no learning. If these principals can't take care of their own kids that they are principaling, and the teachers can't teach the kids that they are teaching, then maybe some type of damn structure need to be implemented. Maybe it need to be some reconstruction in that structure, because this shit ain't working. And I'm out. They talking about in 6 minutes it's gonna be a news conference. So it might be another video. This might damn be part 1. But this don't make no sense, y'all. We need to do something about these schools, and it's just not here in Georgia. We need to do something in Florida. We need to do something in Connecticut. You need to do something in New York. And that little girl just got shot the other week ago in Chicago. Her and her family went to Obama inauguration. She came back because she went to a private school and got shot. That girl was 14, 15 years old and got shot dead at her private school in Chicago. This don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. I'm out. I'm through with this, man. For real.